Thanksgiving is around the corner, but you know, for people with health issues, it's kind of thanks but no thanks. Here's what I mean. We start gaining weight at the end of summertime into the fall, when the days are getting shorter, they're getting darker, your appetite ramps up, and we continue to gain weight until December 31st at 12 o'clock, when everybody goes, you know what I mean, they're going on a diet. And ground zero is Thanksgiving, when there's just food everywhere and appetite's out of control. So you're on a healthy trajectory, you're trying to survive this time. What the heck do we do? Jim, let me start with you.
Well, I think that by focusing on these low-fat, plant-based foods that are high in fiber, first of all, that fiber fills us up without all those calories. So we're not...
Because fiber doesn't
have
really
calories, right, exactly. And the foods that contain fiber, they're so nutrient dense that you don't have to worry so much. It's, you know, it's physically impossible to sit down and eat 1,000 calories worth of butternut squash or Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, and for my patients who are concerned about what to do at a family member or a friend's house, who may be serving foods like full of butter or milk, and they'll have meat, things that they no longer eat, and what to do in that situation. I tell them to be thankful for their improved health, and remember, it's one day. So by skipping the turkey gravy, and all of those chicken wings that people eat during football watching, they're gonna skip the guilt and feel so much better.
Yeah, and if you think about it, already all the food that is in the Thanksgiving tradition, it's plant-based. We have potatoes, sweet potatoes, we have butternut squash, corn, green beans, so many things that we can do with those recipes. Of course, without the butter or without the milk, but we can make it healthy, and we don't have to give up our Thanksgiving tradition.
Hey, by the way, speaking of, you know, that after meal sleepiness that everybody has after Thanksgiving, they're in front of the football game, but they're all dozing off like this. People thought it's got to be the tryptophan, you know this, the tryptophan in the turkey made me sleep. Turns out that what's happening is they ate so much grease, goes into the blood, makes their blood more viscous, more thick, more like oil, less like water. You don't oxygenate very well to go to sleep in a not good way. Okay, healthy choices. Give me your best ideas or favorite ideas for Thanksgiving foods that are tasty and healthy.
Well, I think this year I'm going to make a lentil cranberry walnut loaf with a fig cranberry chutney.
I'll be right over. Love it.
And I'm gonna make a pumpkin pie, of course, no milk, no eggs. I'm gonna use instead cashews, coconut milk, maple syrup, and of course, pumpkin spices.
Yeah, I'm always responsible for bringing the sweet potato casserole, but full of apples and some walnuts and raisins.
You know, I love the orange stuff, sweet potatoes and butternut squash soup. You in with me?
Yeah,
I don't know
love
what,
it.
there is something about it, it's just so tasty. Okay, so let's make Thanksgiving this year not just a time when we are going to do well and we're not going to gain an ounce over Thanksgiving, but I think there's another piece of this. We're going to help everybody around us. They're going to say, give me your pumpkin pie recipe. How do you make that great lentil loaf or whatever the case may be? How do you make that soup? And I think this is a chance to really spread the good word so that everybody else is going to be skinnier at New Year's than they are at Thanksgiving. So thanks for joining us.